Good morning. Let us start with today's session. So in yesterday's lecture, we have seen how to fetch out the details from the given question. And the main things which you need to extract from the question were the values of lambda and values of mu. That is rate of arrival and rate of service. That is the most important part in any queuing theory problem, to extract this data, what is given and then what is asked. So today we will proceed again further with the, so next problem for you is this one. XYZ tailoring house has one tailor specialized in men's shirt. The number of customers requiring stitching of shirts appears to follow Poisson's distribution. So yes, this is the part which I want to highlight here. The customers requiring stitches follows Poisson's distribution with a mean arrival. So the arrival rate is given as 12 per hour. Customers are attended to by the tailor on first come first serve basis. So this also we have seen that almost all the problems are assumed to follow FIFO discipline, and they are willing to wait for service if there is a queue. The time the tailor takes to attend a customer, the time the time the tailor takes to attend a customer is exponentially distributed with a mean of 4 minutes, and you are required to find out. First we need to find out utilization parameter, that is traffic intensity. We know that it is rho. Then the probability of queuing system is idle. So this also we have seen yesterday. First we will find out what is the traffic intensity. Traffic intensity means the probability that queuing system will be busy. So once we get that, we will just do 1 minus that answer and we will get the probability of system being idle. Then third one is average time tailor is free on 8-hour working day. So we need to find out, if there is a shift of 8 hours, how much time in that the tailor will be free. Then next is, what is the probability that there are 5 customers in the shop. Then what is the number of customers in the shop. In the shop means in the system, so it will be LS. Then what is the expected number of customers waiting for tailor service. Waiting for service means the queue length, so it will be LQ. Then what is expected length of non-empty queue. How much time a customer should expect to spend on the queue. How much time and queue is there, so that means waiting time in queue. How much time should a customer expect to spend in the shop. In the shop means system, so we want to find out WS. And lastly we need to find out what is the probability that customer shall spend more than 10 minutes for the tailor service. So let us start with this. So arrival rate lambda is equal to 12 per hour, already given to us. And next part, the service rate was given as it is distributed with mean of 4 minutes. So in 4 minutes, one person can be serviced. So we need in hour. So in 1 hour, how many of them can be serviced? So it is simple conversion, 60 divided by 4. We need to divide 60 minutes and one person take 4 minutes. So 60 divided by 4, I will get answer as 15. So I will get answer mu as 15 per hour. Let me give you some time, say 5 minutes. You yourself try. While trying, you also write the formula.
सर ये सर्विस रेट का बता दो.
सर्विस रेट का आंसर दिया हुआ है, इट इज मीन ऑफ 4 मिनट्स. एक बंदे को वो 4 मिनट की सर्विस देता है. वन पर्सन गेट्स टाइम ऑफ 4 मिनट्स सर्विस. तो अगर एक बंदे को 4 मिनट ले रहा है तो वी नीड एवरीथिंग इन आवर. एक घंटे में वो कितने लोग को सर्विस दे पाएगा. सो इट इज जस्ट 60 डिवाइडेड बाय 4. टोटल नंबर ऑफ मिनट्स इन एन आवर इज 60 डिवाइडेड बाय 4. आंसर आई विल गेट इज 15.
सर ये जो सब क्वेश्चन 3 पूछा है तो उसमें सेकंड पूछा है, द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट द क्यूइंग सिस्टम इज आइडल, उसको मल्टीप्लाई करके जो आंसर आएगा वही है ना.
यस यस यस. क्योंकि देखो हमको क्या मिला, सेकंड पार्ट में हमको क्या मिला, that the tailor will be free 0.2 times. That 0.2 indicates that probability of that tailor being free is 20%. तो 20% of time tailor will be free. तो 8 घंटे में कितना फ्री रहेगा, तो 8 घंटे का 20% निकाल लो, that will be his free time. So it will be just 0.2 multiplied by 8.
For the fourth question, what we have to find out, sir?
What is the probability that there are 5 customers in the shop? ऐसा कितने
सर,
चांसेस
वो
है कि जब तुम जाओगे तब 5 लोग तुमको कम से कम मिलेंगे शॉप पर?
सर वो पीएन वाले फॉर्मूला से यूज करना है ना उसको,
yes
पीएन ऑफ टी से।
Yes, let us start with the solution. The first thing which was asked in the question was to find out utilization factor, or how much time the system will be busy. So the answer is lambda by mu. Answer will be 0.8. Then next part it was asked that how much time the probability that the tailor is idle. So if utilization factor is 0.8, we can directly write that probability that the queuing system is idle is 1 minus lambda by mu, that is 0.2. The third thing which was asked was the average time the tailor is free on 8-hour working day. So previously in the second part we have seen that the probability that the tailor will be idle is just 20% or 0.2. So it's simple logic. If there is a 8-hour shift, in that also he will be free by 20%. So just you need to multiply 8 with 0.2 and you will get answer as 1.6 hours. So the answer will be for an 8-hour working day, the tailor will be free 1.6 hours. The fourth thing asked is probability that there are 5 customers in the shop. So the answer will be, we have the relation Pn is equal to P0 rho raised to n. You just need to substitute number of customers in place of n. So substituting 5 in place of n, I will get answer as 0.065. That means there are chances of only 6.5% that there are 5 customers in the shop. Next was the average number of customers in the shop. Average number of customers in shop, so it will be LS. So we have the formula LS is equal to lambda divided by mu minus lambda. So it will be the substitution, and that I will get answer as 4. The sixth one was the average number of customers in the queue. So first it was length of system, now it is length of queue. So just we need to multiply it by lambda by mu, LS. So on multiplying it, I will get answer as 3.2. Proceeding further, the next expectation was to find out expected length of non-empty queue. So we have the relation again, LQ dash is equal to mu divided by mu minus lambda. So on substituting this, I will get L of S is equal to 5. So this means at any particular time you go, the number of customers will be 5 or greater than 5. Next part was the average time a customer spends in the system. In the system means WS. So again, by putting the values in the relation, I will get answer as 0.33 hours. You can convert it into minutes if you want. If not, you can keep it as it is also. Then average time a customer spends in the queue waiting for service. So in the queue means WQ. So WQ I will get 0.266 hours. Then probability that customer shall spend more than 10 minutes for tailor service. We have again the relation of this. P of time is equal to probability of time is equal to rho E raised to minus T divided by WS. Again you have to just substitute the values of t, that is 10 minutes, which is given in the question, in this particular equation, because rho value we already have calculated in the first step, that is 0.8. WS we have calculated in the ninth step, that is 0.33, and t we are given in the question as 10. So just substitute the values and you will get answer that the probability that a customer shall spend more than 10 minutes for the tailor service will be 0.485. That means 48.5%. There are chances that the customer will spend more than 10 minutes for tailor service. Okay, let us proceed further to the next problem. A bank plans to open a single server drive in banking facility at a particular center. It is estimated that 28 customers. It is estimated that 28 customers will arrive each hour. So see, directly they could have given that the arrival rate is 28 per hour. Instead of that, they've made a statement that it is estimated that 28% will arrive each hour and an average. They have just played with the words. So but we have to be clear with our concept. It is given, it is estimated that 28 customers will arrive each hour on an average. That means directly we are given answer for lambda, that is 28 per hour. Now, if on average it requires 2 minutes, it requires 2 minutes to process to process a transaction. So in 2 minutes, a banker can process a transaction of a customer in 2 minutes for one customer. So how many customers he can process in 1 hour? So again, simple logic, it will be 60 divided by 2, answer will be 30. So the service rate will be 30 per hour. You just need to divide 2 by 60. 60 by 2, you will get answer as 30. These two are the main things which you need to fetch out from the data. Arrival rate 28 per hour and the service rate is 30 per hour after calculations. Now what are things required? The things required are the proportion of time that the system will be idle. So now this, you already know how to calculate this. You first will find out the traffic intensity and do it 1 minus traffic intensity, you will get answer will be idle. Then second, on an average, how long the customer will have to wait before reaching the server. Before reaching the server, सर्वर तक पहुंचने से पहले उसको कितना टाइम लगेगा. That means they are asking about what is length of the queue. Length of the queue या कुछ और आएगा?
WQ पूछ रहा ना सर?
Yes, it is
WQ आएगा सर.
Yes, it is WQ. How long the customer will have to wait. That means उसका time पूछ रहा है. Time में आएगा हमारा WQ. And third part is the length of the driveway required to accommodate all the arrivals, and on the average if 20 feet of driveway is required for each car that is waiting for service. You just find out first two parts. So this we have already seen. These three things we are required to find out: P0, WQ and length of the driveway. Okay, someone on the chat has written to me that the answer for first one is 0.067. That means the proportion of time that the system will be idle is 0.067, or we can say it is 6%, around 6.7%. So let us check the answers now. Yes, utilization factor lambda by mu. So I will get 28 by 30, and here I will get answer as 0.933. This is the time. This utilization factor means this is the time when the system will be busy. But in the question you were asked how much time system will be idle. So I will just do 1 minus of this answer, and I will get answer as 0.666, or you can also write 0.067. For second case, the question was to find out WS. So we have the formula directly. Just substitute the values and I will get answer as WQ is equal to 0.466 hours. Now for third case, find how many length of driveway required for the particular cars if one car requires 20 feet distance. Let us say this is the banking counter where some cars are taking service or they are paying the toll tax. So this is the car which is being serviced. ठीक है, तो वो तो काउंटर तक पहुंच गए, उसको छोड़ दो. And let us say there are these cars who are waiting in the line. ठीक है, ये 4 cars लाइन में खड़ी है for getting the service, and the question given to us is the length or the driveway required for each car is 20 feet, and then we need to find out what is the total driveway required. तो यहाँ पर हमको सबसे पहले क्या लगेगा? सबसे पहले हमको लगेगा कि पहले तो कार कितनी है क्यू में. ठीक है, अगर हम ये फाइंड आउट कर लेते हैं कि कितनी कार है क्यू में, we will just multiply it by 20 and we will get the answer, the total number of driveway required for the car. लॉजिक समझ में आ गया?
Okay.
ठीक है, तो नंबर ऑफ कार्स, यस वी नीड नंबर ऑफ कार्स. नंबर ऑफ कार्स एक बार हम लोग फाइंड आउट कर लिए, मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 20 कर देंगे, वी विल गेट द टोटल ड्राइववे रिक्वायर्ड. उतनी जगह कम से कम उस टोल नाके के पास या बैंकिंग काउंटर के पास हमको रिक्वायर्ड चाहिए. फर्स्ट वी विल फाइंड आउट व्हाट इज द एवरेज नंबर ऑफ कार्स इन द क्यू. So number of cars in the queue will be, we have length of queue is equal to this, and I will get answer as 13.048. This number indicates, what this number indicates, that at average point of time there will be 13.048 cars in the queue. So I will just multiply it LQ by 20 and I will get the total driveway required for this cars will be 262 feet. Because distance was given in feet, I will get answer as 262 feet, which you can also approximate it to 280 to 300 etc. So this is the minimum. 262 feet is the minimum requirement of the drive width, considering there are 13.048 cars on the average.